Alright, so I'm going to be installing these Tuxmat floor mats and trunk mats into a Chevy Bolt. I believe it's a 2023 model. They make the box so you can actually turn it into a little car, so we'll see how that goes. But anyways, let's see if I can open this up. Yes, I can. Uh-oh, this tape is not too good. It doesn't even stick to the box, so that's going to ruin their car. Okay, but anyways, let's peel this tape off and rip this open. I hope this stuff isn't necessary. Building the car looks like it's gonna take some work. I think you have to cut a bunch of stuff. Start the fun. Oh, they have a QR code to, I guess, teach you how to do it because it looks somewhat complicated. Alright, so let's see what floor mats we got here. This looks like probably the front driver. It has these holes that clip in. Okay, so I'm gonna have to set this aside. Okay, next we have, pretty sure this is the passenger side. It has this little thing that keeps it from getting scratched on shipping. Okay, and also this was folded underneath, so that might take a while for it to kind of get the bend out of it. Put that there. Okay, put all this plastic. What is this? Are these the clips and stuff? Test full range of all pedals before driving. Use side clips near gas pedal. Read and install instructions. Guide carefully. You need this. Okay, let's open this bag. Alright, so, oops, here's in the bag. Dump it out. You got some Ziploc baggies, you got plastic clips, and you got these other Velcro ones. Okay. We'll see what we end up needing. There's no exact placement for all these. You just put them wherever you feel will secure it best. And this must be the second row or rear row. It's all curled up, so we're gonna have to probably leave it out or something, but you can see how ginormous the floor mat is. The interior of the car, like, spacing is really small, so this should cover everything. Okay, then we got the second box underneath. Let's go take a look. And this should be the trunk liner. Okay. And this one doesn't have much because it's just the bottom inside trunk piece, so didn't get the one for the top, so we took out the cover for the trunk bottom, and this should just fit in the trunk well. So I don't think this one has any clips or anything to go in because I think it just sits in there, but we do have to have it uncurl itself because it's all curled up. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's go into the trunk and start putting it in. Alright, so here's the inside after taking out that hard plastic on top. And it should just fit in here, assuming we got the right model. Just get that all lined up. If there's any floor mats, you do want to take them out. So this should line up there, and then this should go in down here. And yeah, you just line it all up and smush it into place. It's hard to do this a little with one hand, but there we go. And there's that bucket. So it doesn't go completely all the way up. I would have thought it would have went all the way up there, but I guess not. Maybe that's so the seat can fold down completely flat here, because otherwise this will get in the way. So, but there's the bucket. So if you're carrying a dog or something, or you spill something, it'll keep the spills contained as long as it doesn't go up into these crevices. Okay. So that's that. The trunk one, super easy to install. And then if you have the other plastic piece that goes on top, you can still obviously fit it in there. Okay, let's go ahead and get the driver one. Alright, so we're at the front now. We're going to move the seat all the way back so we have more room to work on it. I already did remove the other floor mats. They're pretty easy to remove. These little posts, they're basically like clips, so you basically grab the floor mat and just pull it straight up and it will pop off. These are just there to prevent the floor mat from sliding forward underneath the car. So you have this side, and we're gonna basically shove this all the way underneath. I like these floor mats because, as you can see, it goes up the side here where the what do you call here is, what is this? That's sloppy. Why do they do it that way? Really? The OBD2 sensor is just here on a wire like that? That's weird. Alright, anyways, I didn't look at that before, but we're gonna just slide that all the way back there. Okay, sorry, I'm doing this with one hand and it's a little bit difficult to see. We're gonna get this part, and this does kind of go up here. You can actually see this bump here, and it's actually shaped to mold around that. And then we gotta find the little bump hole there, line that up and push that, click that into place. The other bump hole, line that up and push that into place. Alright, and you want to test, make sure these pedals can go all the way without hitting the mats. And you can see this one kind of hits the mat, but it doesn't stop it from going, because this mat can actually go way further down. I don't know if there's anything to clip this to. We might be able to get a clip that can go underneath this piece here, and that will hold it. I don't usually like using the Velcro ones because it does pull up the floor matting. This part seems like it will tuck under here because it's a little bit long. Sorry, I know bad camera work, but I'm doing this with one hand. And there you go, it fits like that. This one will probably need to use like the Velcro maybe here, because there's nothing to clip it under. I'm surprised they didn't make it shorter and then just go to here, but I guess it protects your that part where you step on. So okay, closes just fine. Whoops. And yeah, so I don't know if I really need to put any clips or anything here. It actually stays in place really well. If anything, I might put one here somewhere, or just the Velcro kind. Let's see, you got the wires coming here, and this one kind of sits there tucked. So yeah, I don't know if it really even needs any clips, but we'll find out. Let's go to the passenger side now. Alright, so we're gonna move this seat all the way back. This one has, how does it move? This? I forget which one moves it. I think it's this. Oh wait, no, that lifts it up. Is there a little thingy? How do I slide this back? Okay, there's this little handle here, and then you can slide that back. Alright, so let's go get the floor mat. Alright, so here's the other passenger side. Cleaned it out. Move the seat all the way back. So push that all the way into this well. Look at that, it goes pretty deep in there. You only have a tiny bit up there. I don't know who would be putting their feet up there, so you should be okay. Almost full coverage. And then this again, if you push it enough, it can kind of tuck a little bit under this frame. Okay, and then we got this. Make sure that you get it underneath this pull tab. All right, and then this side goes around this well, and this gets somewhat tucked under that bar. So for the most part, it kind of has stuff that tucks itself in. I guess we'll put the clips to get a little bit more like tucked under, so there's no chance that it comes up. But I mean, it's not like what would you be doing in here that would get it out? So I think these floor mats, you don't really need to worry about the clips. But yeah, you can put like a clip here, oops, sorry, here, and then like shove it under these pieces, but really it's not necessary. All right, let's get the middle seats. So we're gonna have to pull all these seats forward, pull this thing back up, and slide that chair all the way forward. Okay, let's go to the driver's side. Right, driver's side has the motor. See, I don't know, these motor things are much slower. So I actually like the manual adjustment, but yeah. All right, so that thing to keep stuff from dropping in got pushed out. Okay, so that's all the way forward. And let's see, should I do it from this side or the other side? Oh, there's something in here. Okay, so we got this whole floor space. Let's go ahead and get the floor mat. All right, so here's the floor mat. So let's go ahead and install it. So get that in. It's a little bit tricky, but you got to get this, and then you kind of just pull these, I guess, in. Actually, it's not bad. Okay, so you get that. The one thing I really like with these, this thing rides up the front of the seat, so that way it like protects it. So especially since these seats don't move at all, so this will protect those. So we're gonna get this in, just shove that down in there, make sure it's good. Get this one, shove that down. You can see it kind of holds itself with this, so I don't think these floor mats don't need any clips at all. Like, just push this in. You can see this. Okay, and maybe we do have to like tuck it under the seat here, so I'll do that once I push the other side down. So let's go over there. All right, so here we are over here, and let's go ahead and get this in. So make sure that rolls out. Oops, sorry. Make sure this part rolls out, and then just push it down. Same thing, and then push that down. Good. Make sure to push all of this matting down. Get these things out of the way, and you have this going all the way up. Okay, so again, we have this going all the way up the seat, and I guess you can, oh yeah, so you do want to pull this down and get it under, so it's just on the fabric, not on the leather part of the seats. And we're just gonna push this all down and tuck that in, get any stuff that's in the way out, and just continue pushing this in. Pull these down, tuck it in, and the last part, get that in and smack that into place. Okay, and this one's sticking out a little weird. Push it in. Okay, and I think we're good. Look at that, it covers all the carpeting area. Very nice, all the way out to the sides. Covers here. I mean, of course there's little holes where, I mean, if you go around the edge, stuff can fall in there, but it covers really well. So if you do need to clean, you just lift up this, use like the little crevice tools of a vacuum and just suck up whatever crumbs. And yeah, unless the seat's all the way forward like that, then you shouldn't have any problem with stuff getting in your carpet. So that's pretty much it. Let me show you the clips. All right, so it came with 13 of these clips. I'm gonna see if these will help it hold better, but basically I'm gonna clip it on and see if I can shove these under here. I don't know if I'll be able to do this with one hand, but first thing I gotta check is if this can even slide under there. Okay, so here you can see how it like can slide in there, and then there's this clip mechanism. So basically you have to hook this onto, oh, sorry, this is gonna be tough with one hand. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but basically you would get this on here. Okay, there we go, it worked. So you would get that on there, and then you would, once you get that on, you tilt that down towards the little gap down there, and then you can shove that in like that, and that should be enough. Honestly, I don't think we need one on this side. Maybe we'll put one there because it's a little flappy. So let's see if we can get a second one on this piece and then somehow shove it under there. So we'll get that in. Come on, I'm gonna need two hands for this, so give me a second, I'll be back. All right, so this one was a little tough to get on, but we got this, and let's see if we can angle it down and get it under there. Yeah, perfect. So now it's gonna be a lot harder to lift this on accident. If you're doing it on purpose, it'll come out very easily. So we're gonna put another one here. So basically this will be secured, this will be secured. We'll put one here, and then probably put one here. So let me do all of that, and I'll be back. All right, so I got the clips on. We're gonna put this guy in. Tuck that down and see if we can shove that under. Okay, I don't know if that helps. I don't know. They have this random clip here, and this is, I think there's a seam here that they sewed, so I didn't put that in anything there. But anyways, let's get this one tucked under there. Good. And this one, will it go under the center console? I don't know, but let's try. And did I put this on the wrong weird angle? Let's pop this back off. No, it should. Maybe there's not enough room under the center console. It doesn't want to... Yeah, I think under the center console there's not really a good space here, so... Oh, it would go here, but that's kind of pointless because holding this side down, will that help anything? Maybe. Let's see. Yeah, up here you can't do anything. So I'm gonna have to put the clip all the way down here. All right, like this, and let's see if we can turn that clip in, angle it, and get that in. There we go, and that will hold that to the floor. Okay, so we got one there, got one up here, which maybe I should move it further down, like this. Huh. Oh, there's not much space there either, so I guess this does need to go towards the top of this one. There we go. It's just there to keep it from flapping up a little. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Let's get over there. Alright, so assuming the design is the same, I put the clips in the same spot. So let's see if this one will tuck down in that same area. And this one is tough to get in there. And there we go, it fit. And that's going to hold it actually super well because there's no way you can accidentally pull that up. Alright, and this one, good. This guy, under, good. This one, under there, perfect. And the last one, tilt that down, and there we go. Yeah, let's see if the driver and passenger side seat need any of those. The thing is, I prefer those over the Velcro ones, but we only have 3 left, so I don't know. We'll see if we can find a good place to put these. Alright, so on the driver's side, the only place I felt that would maybe benefit is up here where the pedal is, because you don't want this kind of flapping up. So we're gonna just tuck that one under there, and hopefully that should be good. Alright, these ones, if I had more clips, I would maybe put one here and maybe one here, or actually maybe in here and in here, but I mean, who's gonna be putting their feet under this anyways? Like, especially unless you have really long legs and you're putting your seat this far back, but if you're sitting with your seat forward, there's no way you're gonna be putting your feet under there and lifting that up on accident. So I think we'll leave that be since we only have 2 clips left, and let's go ahead and take a look at the passenger side one more time. Oh yeah, and this is, you can see the dusty shoe prints from stepping there. Alright, so here's what I did on the passenger side. We put one there, hopefully it will tuck under, and we put one here just in case so this stays down. So we're gonna tuck that, make use of all the clips they gave us. Too bad they didn't give more. And last one here, we're gonna tilt that down, and hopefully that will go under there, and yes it does. So that should keep that side in place and that in place. This side you can't really do anything because they extend it out, so it actually hits this plastic. Not even Velcro will do anything, but you could put a Velcro one here if you want. You could put a Velcro one here if you want. If you really wanted to hold it down, you can put a Velcro one here, but really, unless you're grabbing it and like doing this, you don't really need those clips, I feel. And I feel like Velcro, it kind of like pulls up this fuzzy stuff, and I don't really like how it does that, so I don't want to use Velcro. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the floor mats. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully it helped you see how much coverage you get with these mats. You have that whole footwell to keep your car clean. If you get like liquids or anything in it, it does kind of curve up here a little bit. This one also curves up a tiny bit, and then it has this texture so the liquid will go in these grooves. And on the back side, same thing, you get this and it curves up a little bit to keep all the liquids contained. So unless you're pouring like a whole bunch, you should be good here. And yeah, this one, I really like how it goes up all the way up the area so your heels of your shoes and stuff don't get this dirty. So that's pretty much it. Yep, we're not going to really use the Velcro ones, and it has these plastic things you can peel off. We'll probably peel them off, but let's get that. But that's pretty much it. if you need a link to find these. I'm not an affiliate, sadly, so I don't make any money doing this. I got these and just thought people would benefit from this video learning how to install it, because some people will be like, how do I put these on? So here's the video for you guys, and we'll see if I make a video turning those into little cars or not, but that might be a separate video. All right, and last one here, and it's officially installed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye. All right, and here's the car completed. It's a lot of work to build this thing, so they actually have the instructions with that QR code. Here's the steering wheel. I kind of glued it so it stays on. It's probably going to end up broken because they're probably going to twist it. And it has these little pedals that come out and all this stuff down there. And it has this like rear spoiler. The doors you can open and close with those little flaps on them. So kind of cool, but it's a lot of work to do. So keep that in mind. I didn't time it, but it does take a long time. So there you go. See you guys later.